The genetic results came back today for our baby, and we were so excited thinking that now we can plan the gender reveal. However, it was flagged increased risk for triploidy, trisomy 18 or 13. I'm gonna do my skincare while I talk about this because I have been rotting in bed sobbing for the last few hours and I need to pick me up, honestly. I'm really trying to not stress over this, but it's so scary because I looked into it and a majority of these conditions, the baby doesn't survive in utero, or if it does, it passes after birth. I'm gonna call my OB first thing in the morning. I am slightly hopeful because it did say on the chart that it just wasn't enough fetal DNA in my bloodstream because we likely tested too early, which makes sense since I tend to ovulate later than average. For me, it's cycle day 17 instead of 14. The fetal fraction was only 2.4%, and they need around 4 to 5 in order to complete the test. There wasn't even enough to determine the gender. They took my blood on the 8th, which luckily was the same day that I got my ultrasound. I was measuring 9 weeks one day, but according to my missed period, I was 9 weeks 4 days. So I feel like that's a good thing because instead of having high risk DNA, there wasn't enough to test. I personally think it's cruel and inappropriate that instead of saying I need to do a retest, for some reason the company just defaults to list it as high risk. Once I know more, I will obviously let you guys know, but for now, I just feel sick knowing that it's a possibility something could be wrong with my child. If you've gone through something like this, would you mind sharing your story in the comments so I kind of know what to expect?